How's it going, everybody? It's Asthmatic here today, and I want to talk about something on the Xbox One that I feel like gets overlooked a lot, but something that I use and I wanted to draw attention to. Now, the Xbox One has an HDMI input just as well as it has an output, and most people just let this go by, and it's like, oh, cool, it's there, but what am I going to use it for? Now, this was designed into the system so that if you have, an HD cable box that, your box has an HDMI output, you can run that through your Xbox One, and then your HDMI output on your box, of your Xbox, I should say, goes to your television. That means you can use the one guide on your Xbox One as the guide for your television, and your programming comes through there and changing your channels and all that kind of stuff. You use your controller to control everything that's going on your TV, from your actual gameplay on your Xbox to your television. Now, for people like me and a lot of people who have Xboxes who don't have, for me, I'm in my bedroom, not in a living room. I don't have, cable in here. And a lot of people just don't use their Xbox for that anyway. So this extra port goes unused when it could actually have a lot of great uses. So what I wanted to do today is take a couple minutes and just talk about what I use the HDMI input for, and some things you could use it for, as well as some things you probably shouldn't if you're going to get creative with it. So as far as good uses go, it could be like an external Blu-ray player. So say you have, say you're playing a game on a disc, so you can't have a Blu-ray movie in your Xbox One at the same time that you're playing. Obviously you can't watch that movie while you play. But then at the same time, even if you have a digital game and then you have a Blu-ray disc in your disk drive, you can't snap the Blu-ray player app. However, you can snap the TV app, which anything that is connected to this HDMI input is going to stream that video through the TV app. So you can snap the TV app, have an external Blu-ray player, put your movie in there, and you can watch a movie while you play whatever game you want. I mean, how sweet would it be to sit on your Xbox for like 18 hours, watch all 6 Star Wars movies while playing Battlefront? Like, that would be amazing. We should all do that. That should definitely be a thing. We should make that happen, Internet. So an external any kind of external video device could be a good idea. Personally, I plug my Chromecast into right there. Now, if you don't know what the Chromecast is, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on it here, but it's essentially like a streaming stick. It's an external device that you can connect to with your phone and play YouTube videos or Netflix over. Connects to your home Wi-Fi. That's how it works. Now, the reason that I like to do this, because you're probably thinking, well, my Xbox One has a Netflix app that I could just snap on, so why would I use an external one instead? Well, if you use a Chromecast to stream Netflix, what you're doing is you provide external control to that stream. So like I can have my phone sitting on my desk and I'm streaming Netflix, or I'm controlling the Netflix stream from my phone. So I can be playing, and then over here I want to pause. I don't have to like snap over control to the app and go through the menu or anything like that. It's on a totally separate device, and I've got control always at the ready. It also means that that stream of data, the data that, or I should say that video stream, is on a separate network card than whatever your Xbox is doing for playing multiplayer. Now, obviously, playing a multiplayer game and watching Netflix, your Xbox One is completely capable of doing both of those things on the same card, but, in the interest of maximum performance, separating those two streams is a good idea, just because, you have your Xbox totally dedicated to playing this game, and then you've got this other device that's designed to stream video, just sort of bringing in a video stream and throwing it up there. Let me go back, review my notes. The buffering and the processing of that stream or whatever video app you're using through the Chromecast is on a completely separate device, which is very nice. Now, to look at maybe some of the ways you should know not to use this HDMI input, the primary thing you should not be using is like an external video game. So like, don't think you can plug your 360 in and, be playing something on Xbox One and then have the other controller over here playing something on the Xbox 360. Because while that would work in terms of it will stream the video onto your Xbox One, there is a little bit of a lag. Now, when you're watching Netflix or watching YouTube or something like that, a few milliseconds of lag isn't really a big deal because it's the same lag for the audio and the video. But when it's something that you're actually controlling and something that's reliant upon your input, and your input is reliant upon your reaction to the video and audio stream, any sort of delay there, because we've all played Rock Band, any sort of delay there is a problem. So that's where you want to stay away from, is connecting your 360 or connecting your PS4. Because I remember when the current generation of consoles came out, that was everyone's big joke. Because they're like, oh, I can buy an Xbox One and a PlayStation 4 and just plug my PlayStation 4 into the input of my Xbox One. People were like, yeah, well, not really going to work the way you want it to. So don't overlook this HDMI input on your Xbox One. I have had great success putting my Chromecast on there. I love it because you can just do an Xbox Watch TV and you go right over to it, and there you go. You can watch whatever you want. You have complete control over that Chromecast from either your phone, any kind of tablet you have, or your PC. So I can sit here on my computer and blah, 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 and do whatever I want over there. So I'm going to stop rambling about this now, but thank you guys very much for tuning in and for talking, or I should say for listening, about the HDMI inputs. So if you have any ideas, like what's the coolest use you've found for this input, go ahead and put it in the comments below, because I want to know what you guys have to say as well. So this has been Asthmatic talking HDMI input on the Xbox One. Thank you guys very much for stopping by, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching.